Alrighty guys, welcome back. It is now episode 8, and as you can see here, I went around and I lit up all the rest of the base, which means that now at nighttime inside of this area, there are no more hostile mobs that are going to spawn, apart from obviously some phantoms, but that's nothing you can do about that. So yeah, we got all the lights in place along the cliffside and everything, and I've run around with the light level checker. And everything is covered. There are a few caves and stuff underneath. I did light a few of them up, but most of this area now, or all of this area now on top, is lit up so that no mobs will spawn. So yeah, and then for this episode, if we go check out our board, I have got a little staircase there to show that we're going to build a bunch of villager houses over here on the map. A lot of the villager houses. Then once we've got all the houses in place, we're going to make some basic pathways and just to like plan out where future things are going to go. And then we're also going to decorate those pathways and make that place look amazing. We use like fences and leaves and all those kind of things just to spruce it up. And yeah, I think once that's done, it's pretty much going to be the end of the episode, unless we have some time left over. So I'll see how it goes once we get done with that. I'll show you guys what I've got planned so far, and it is this. So I've been in a creative world designing a bunch of buildings, and these are all the buildings that have workstations in them. So the villagers in these places will get jobs and we can trade with them. And this is the current layout that I have. It might change slightly as we go on just to see how it is. But then once these are all in place, we can go and fill in with other random buildings just to make this village come to life. So yeah, I'm ahead into collecting some resources. And once I've collected all these resources for each of these buildings, we will get straight into building them. And then we can bring new life to this village and use some of these guys. We'll let them out and they can go find their own jobs and do their thing. So yeah, let's get straight into the item collection and then get into these builds. Okay, so for you guys, it was merely a jump cut, but I spent so very long to collect all the resources I would need and place them in the locations that I'm going to be building these houses. And yeah, it's now finally done, and it's time to get on to the builds. So like a nice little time-lapse, I'm gonna terraform or flatten out the areas for the houses, and then gonna build them up. So now that the village is done, we can go and do the pathways and decoration. But before we do, I quickly want to mark it off over here and take you guys on a little tour. So we've got the village houses built, and there will be more coming in the future. These are just the main ones that have workstations in them. The rest of them will be like filler buildings, just to fill in the space around here. If we start on the top of the hill, we can see here I've got all the buildings in place, and I've also gone and planned out where a path is going to go to and from each of the houses. So we'll kind of follow that as we go down. Here's the first house though, and it is the loom. Nice cute little house. Got 2 entrances, and the build style is pretty similar for all of them. They all have a bit of stone, they have some wood color, and then the spruce is the roof with all these pillars and stuff. So you'll see that carry through the whole design. Yeah, we follow this pathway down, and we get to the library, and this is where all our librarian villagers will be. So I've got these bookshelves, nice high ceiling, and a bunch of lecterns in between each of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the villagers to come in here, and then we'll break and replace the lecterns until we have all the books that we kind of need. And with those specific villagers, I'm going to name tag them. So we'll see what trade they have from a distance. I guess we go through the library. We'll get out this side, and we'll head over to the observatory. And obviously this will house the cartography table. That's the word. So yeah, this is where that villager's going to go. And he's got a nice little place here. What I'm going to do in this room is make a little map of our base and place it on item frames over there, so we can kind of see the map of the area. And upstairs is just a little bedroom for the villager that stays here. Pretty cool. And heading out of here, we can go around to the far side of the village, or at least what's so far the far side. And here we got 2 buildings. First one is this dude. It's got a nice little bedroom there. And then in this side, it's got his smithing table. And then a couple of furnaces. But the smithing table is what gives him his job here. Then right next door, we've got a dude over here. He's got a nice little bed. Nice little house. And this is the stone cutter. And that's where I can get some different kinds of stone blocks and things like that. Some building blocks. Okay, moving on. We come down here. And this dude, or this house, is for the guy that gets his job from the blast furnace. Moved in then right next door to him, cauldron. This is the leather worker. It's got a nice little compartment room. And then just up the hill from him, we've got this guy who has the grindstone. It's a job. And he's got a nice little tiny house here. That's big enough, you know. And then just down the hill from them, come down here to the archery range. And this is where the fletching table dude is. Nice little storage room. And then through here you can come out to the archery range. And the cool thing about this is when you hit the target, the trapdoor flips up. So it's like a little indicator. It's pretty cool. Yeah, then next door to this dude is the farm that we built earlier. Or previously, where our villager breeder is. You can see these guys are doing their thing. Got a couple of villagers in here. Seems like they've slowed down now though, so I'm gonna have to make a little tunnel that pulls them away from here so they can breed some more. Alright, then we see this big building over here. This is my take on the default Minecraft church. And as we go inside, we will find that there is a brewing stand here. So yeah, that's where this dude will be. We can trade some ender pearls and all the other things that he does. Got his little bed there. Some pews, some nice stained glass windows. And yeah, I'll go check that one out next. I just want to show you the big stained glass windows that we have as well. Up there. Yeah, that's like the church thing, and that's right by the entrance as well. And as you can see by this pathway here, it makes a big circle. So this will kind of be the town center. I bought some like market stores along the sides and something cool in the middle. Okay, and then we check out the last building, which is this guy over here, the tavern. And here's a nice little restaurant, and this is where the cook is going to go. We'll have a nice cool chef in here. And then upstairs we got a bunch of beds for for any extra villagers who want to go to sleep. But yeah, so now that we've got all the buildings that we need right now in place, so we got it basically out for the path, I think it's about time that we get building on this path and we make it substantial. And with that, we also need to do some more terraforming. So like over here, we need to flatten it out a little bit so there's a nice smooth transition down here. And for some of the other buildings, like this dude over here, it's got a little edge that we need to smooth out. So yeah, I'm gonna come through with some dirt and build up these sides to make them a bit more natural. Make sure everything flows together and there's space for all the villagers to walk around. Also covering up some holes that there are, because we definitely don't want them to get lost in one of these guys. And yeah, then after that, we'll move on to the decorating. Alrighty, so here we have the pathways in place. I think it's looking pretty nice. And what I want to do before I do the decorating is I want to start populating this village with some of the villagers. So I've removed all the beds from all the houses so that they don't get confused with that yet. And I moved over all the villagers from my old villager breeder to this little pit here. So I'm going to lead them through the village with workstations until they arrive at a place they're gonna stay over to a house with a workstation. And then I'm gonna lock them in there and place a bed until nighttime so that they can sleep in that bed and have their workstation acquired. And that will then link them to that house, hopefully. And then I'll let the rest of the villagers into the area. So yeah, hope it's gonna go good. And then once we got all the villagers populated, then we will get on to the decorating. So let's go do it. And there we go, guys. So we can see each one in their little house. We got a bunch of librarians. And they all got their jobs now. So let's go take a look around. So the first one here is the cleric. He lives in the church. And there he is. Then next up we got the butcher. He works here in the tavern. Cooks up all the food and things like that, so that's cool. Then up here it's quite a mess at the moment with all the beds, but we'll sort that out eventually. Had it as double bunks, but it doesn't really work with the villagers. They don't like going onto the top bunk. So yeah. Then we go up here and we've got the shepherd. His job lock is the loom. So there's our shepherd. We see some Angolan spawning already, which is awesome. And then in here, bunch of librarians. Not sure what books they have yet. I haven't taken a look. There's a looting one, loyalty. Yeah, okay, cool. So there's a whole bunch of librarians in the library. And let's quickly check down here. This dude is the weaponsmith. See if he's got anything good at the moment. It's the axe. No need to worry about that. Here's our leather worker. Leather pants. Then the Fletcher is in here, making some arrows for us. Pretty cool. Nice easy way to get flint. And then this dude is the blast furnace. He's the armorer. See what kind of drops we'll get from him, or trades we'll get from him later on. Then we just run up the hill quick. And we've got the observatory. And the dude that works here is the cartographer. Shutting the door in my face. He'll give us some maps and paper. Then the final two on the side. A little bit outcast, it seems. These two guys are the mason, who will give us a few building blocks. And finally we have the toolsmith. He'll also give us a bunch of tools. So yeah, that's it, guys. Got all the villagers in place now. They still don't all have beds. I need to work on that. But other than that, the village is pretty much up and running. Already spawning golems, as you saw before. So the final step for this place is to spruce it up a bit with some trees and bushes. And some moss blocks and things like that to make it all look nice and pretty. We're also putting in some lamps, which will eliminate some of the jack-o'-lanterns we have in the ground, which will be very nice. But yeah, it's coming together. Looking pretty nice. Excited to see where it goes from here. Okay, so let's mark off the pathways here, because we've now completed the pathways. I would have liked to do the decorating stuff today, but unfortunately I have run out of time. We have been experiencing a lot of load shedding, and those of you from South Africa will understand. But for the rest of you, essentially the government they cut our power throughout the day to save it. And during this last week, they've been cutting it out for about 6 hours a day, which cuts a lot of time for recording and editing, which means that I haven't had enough time to finish what I wanted to here. But that is all right. We will carry on with this in future episodes and finish it up. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye. And just a really big thanks to all the people who have subscribed, the new ones that have come in. And for those who have stayed, we're now at 105 subscribers, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheerio!